Hey guys, just thought I'd do a review on this new Femco Industries Femco 15 gallon ATV spot sprayer. Um, just got it yesterday. Super happy with it. Ran 90 gallons of weed killer poison through it today. It did not skip a beat. It's got a 15-foot hose. This is like an aluminum metal. Um, Here's the pump that's on it. It's a high flow, high performance, 1.2 gallon per minute. It does have a fan in there, it says, so that will kick on to help keep it cool. If you're running one a lot, that's probably going to help it last a lot longer. Some things I did change right off the bat. Originally, this thing come with the prongs, alligator clips or whatever, to hook onto the battery. Mine's running on a four-wheeler. I have a seat right here, so that was not going to work for me. Honestly, I don't know on what four-wheeler that would work, because I'm pretty sure this is more of an ATV. You can use it on a side-by-side, UTV, whatever. But, so I picked this up at Tractor Supply. Oh, I know I'm sideways on y'all, my bad. Just a terminal kit. Came with tons of different sizes. I didn't know which wire it was, and that was 35 bucks. I was like, well, I'll just have plenty of extras for any other future projects where I'll need it. But I just cut the alligator clips off, crimped these suckers on. I left the black on here because I didn't have a black guard, so I left part of the alligator clip on there, just the rubber, kind of protected as it's under the seat. But clip those on. For me, that works a lot better. I felt with the alligator clips, even if I could get the seat on there, and anyway, if it was coming off on me, that was just going to be a hassle. So yeah, anyways, something else about this one, I will say, before yesterday I bought two sprayers. I went to Lowe's, went to Tractor Supply. This one was $119 at Tractor Supply. Lowe's had one. It was a Yard Garden by Femco, and it was $74.98. And I was like, well, I said, let me just go buy the $75 one. The Yard Garden or whatever by Femco, it came with a 1-year warranty on the tank and the pump. Got home, that's the one I bought it first. Got home yesterday evening, all excited, ready to fire this thing up, and it didn't do jack. I don't know if something was wrong with the harness. It came with a bad pump. So I was like, okay, well, that's a telltale sign right there. This thing don't seem like it's made to last long. So it had anyways, so I took it back to Lowe's, went to Tractor Supply, bought this one. It was $119. Comes with a 2-year pump warranty. The pump is better. I don't think the other one had a fan in the pump to help keep it cool. And this one has a 2-year pump warranty, 1-year tank warranty. Something else I want to show you. That's your pickup valve right there. I don't know if you can tell. That thing's got a cut on the bottom of it at an angle, so it's literally touching about the bottom. You're not going to get every drop of water out of this thing, but I mean, this thing, it'll use just about all 15 gallons whenever you do it. I did read in the instructions, it said to, I guess, to clean afterwards, you always got to clean your stuff, even your little cheap hand pump. If you want it to, or pump spray, if you want it to last a long time, you got to rinse it out, shoot some fresh water through it afterwards, get all that chemical out of it so it don't eat up your hoses, gum up your stuff. I don't know, I'm not a dead gum. What am I trying to say? I'm not a doctor on this stuff or whatever. Anyways, but this one said, after you're done, fill it halfway. I believe it said. Then drain it, fill it halfway again. Put some Femco tank cleaner neutralizer. Then drain it. Then fill it up halfway and run water through it. I ain't got none of that tank cleaner. I'm just going to do what I've always done. So when I was done with it just a little while ago, I just, grabbed the hose, man, on the jet, and I'm just spraying it till I get basically all the weed killer I had in there all out of it. Once it's not foaming up, suds, you can kind of tell when it's already out. And then once it was out, I just filled it up, about 6 gallons of fresh water, and I just let the thing run, and which that seemed like overkill after about not even a minute. It was just fresh water coming out, so probably could just run a 3-4 gallons, you'd be fine. But I mean, it pumps it pretty quick. So just pumping that 6 gallons, 6.5. I don't know. I know my numbers keep going up. I know it's below the 7 mark. It was super sunny over there, but so I don't know. 6.5 gallons. That's what I pumped through it, and that should get all the stuff in the pump and all that out. But yeah, all in all, man, like I say, ran 90 gallons through it today. Couldn't have done that with my backpack sprayer. Love the thing, but yeah, I don't know why I haven't gotten one of these sooner. This thing's worth its weight in gold. So yeah, didn't have no issues with it. It puts out a lot. I will say that, coming from a backpack sprayer. I have a Husqvarna backpack sprayer. I've had it for years, and I've ran, I'm sure, well over 1,000 gallons of poison through that thing. Just spraying weed killer. I spray a lot of weed killer, and then we do got fruit trees. Have to spray some pesticides every now and then, but this thing puts out a lot. I guess the PSI on it's 60 PSI. So that's one thing I noticed. Like it's putting out a lot of poison, a lot of water, really fast. I mean, it's coming out heavy, man. Compared to my backpack sprayer, which when I bought it, it came with a little. At the end of the one, it's got a 25, I believe it is. Don't quote me. I think it's 25 PSI regulator. That way, even if you pump the tank up to, I don't know, 1,000 PSI, so it's still only letting out 25, and that works pretty good. So you keep that constant spray. But going to this thing, it's putting out 60 PSI, and buddy, it's putting it out there. I mean, it's laying it on quick. So, anyways, yeah, it's good. 15-foot hose. I'd say it'd be nice to have a 20-foot hose, but if I had a 20, I'd be saying I wish I had 25. But, man, this thing works great. If you're thinking about buying one, I will go on and tell you, don't go to Lowe's and buy that deadgum $75. That was a Yard Garden by Femco. And this is just, I know this is a Femco, but I'm not sure how that buy stuff, how they're selling it under, I don't know. That's a whole lot cheaper. I mean, I've only had this now, since yesterday. I've ran 90 gallons through it. It didn't skip a beat. It does have like 12 warnings on here. It's even got a sticker on the back I can show you. And it's saying to, I believe this right here. It's saying, check and clean the strainer regularly. Clogged strainers may lead to poor pump performance. I'm running tap water, out of the garden hose. So my water really, I mean, I know if you're using powder mixes, a lot of that stuff, man, I'd stay away from it. Get liquid. Powder stuff tends to, if you don't break it up and dissolve it 100%, that'll clog up any sprayer. But I didn't have to clean no strainer. I'll probably check it next time before I use it, just because I don't want to get out there and have an issue with it. Because if you do got to take that off, that's at the bottom of the tank, which means you're gonna have to drain the tank to take that off. But yeah, man, all in all, super happy with it. I don't know what took me so long to get it, but it makes your life a whole lot easier. One other pro on this, see, this is coming up from the tank, so it's sucking the water from the bottom through the tank. It's got this nice little catch right here. The other one that I had bought yesterday, the Yard Garden, it didn't have that little, to kind of secure it. So you would literally just be, if you were tugging on this, you'd just be pulling on the pump. I mean, if you ran out of slack, or you just literally tugging where it's clamped onto the pump. So that was another pro with this one. Not to mention, had a better quality, metal handle. This is metal. Like I said, this is an aluminum, and this is plastic. They all are, but that seems to be a decent grade plastic. The other one was like a toy plastic. I'd have been scared if I'd hit something with it. You would have cracked it. But yeah, man, that's it. Femco 15-gallon spot sprayer. Tractor Supply, $119 as of April 2022, and worth every penny in my opinion. I'll post some follow-up updates maybe a year or 2 years from now, and see how it's still doing, man. But I spray a lot of poison, so this thing's gonna get a lot of use. But anyways, all right, guys, later.